Беги! Машину, Валера, машину тормози!
Okay, so just when you think that some Russians cannot possibly get any dumber, they go ahead and they do things like this. Now, a few things come to my mind when I saw this clip, and those were this guy's either got to be dumb, drunk, or blind to have hit this guy while he was jumping up and down a half a mile before this guy even got up close to him. And then I realized he was just Russian. So more than likely, this dude was drunk for sure. The level of stupidity that seems to be the norm in the Russian army is just mind blowing. Now, I had to cut out the end of that video, but that driver ended up running over a mine and he got blown up. Now, I'm not sure what exactly happened to them, if they were unalive, but it seems like that driver got karma pretty damn quick. But I guess enough of the level of stupidity that is running rampant in the Russian military at a comical level. Um, there's just one more thing I wanted to talk about that's definitely not as funny. It's actually kind of pisses me off and has pissed off a ton of people that I have been reading online, but it's pretty disgraceful and frustrating to say the least. So Joe Rogan just recently had a guest on his podcast, and one of their conversations was the Russia-Ukraine war and how Biden's decision to allow ATACMS to be used in Russia, act of aggression by allowing Ukraine to attack Russia. When I mean, he's totally ignoring the fact that um, Russia invaded Ukraine. They are defending themselves, and they should be able to do so by any means necessary, as far as I'm concerned. But he was just continuously spewing out Russian propaganda. It sounded like a lot of their talking points, and Vitaly Klitschko, um, a boxer, a champion boxer, back in the day, very respected boxer. I used to compete in MMA, so I've always watched MMA and boxing growing up, and he was absolutely a respected boxer back in his time, and still is a respected person for sure. Um, and the funny thing was is that he called out Joe Rogan so he could be a guest on his podcast and basically set the record straight and hit him with some real facts. And I hope that Joe Rogan actually accepts this and has him on his podcast. If he were not to allow him on his podcast, my only thought would be because he doesn't want to look like a fool and get owned by what's really going on. So, anyways, it was just really frustrating. I lost all respect for Joe Rogan after that because it's just, I mean, he's just repeating Russian propaganda and stuff, and he sounds like an idiot. He clearly doesn't know what's going on, and it's frustrating. And I absolutely will not be listening to his podcast anymore or anything of that nature and stuff. This guy is he's the disgraceful one as far as I'm concerned. But anyways, I thought that was worth talking about, and hopefully Vitaly Klitschko will get on there and be able to put him straight with what's really going on. So, anyways, that's it for me. So, thanks.